Greetings and welcome everyone to episode 8 of our Let's Play series of the Continuum mod pack. And on today's episode, we're going to clean up my inventory a little bit while we talk about it. But we need to move forward with trying to get somewhere with some machines. So for that, we had to go deep. We had to go real deep. We got a whole bunch of goodies from deep down. We didn't find as much gold as I'd wanted, but we found quite a bit of other stuff. And we accidentally burned some redstone in lava. Who would have thunk that it could have made something? But you know, we did pretty good. We mined down and got quite a few of the regular resources we're going to need, and it's going to help us out quite a bit. So I'm just trying to find a place for everything here, because we clearly have a storage problem that we're going to have to address sooner rather than later at some point. But now that we have that, let's bring up our little quest book here, and it's already set. I need to make a Clockwork engine is the next step to being able to make certain types of machines that are going to need our attention. And so then we're going to be able to take care of our bees and get all the stuff we need from there. Our nice little setup over here is doing really well. We have our bronze, we have our coke from our coke ovens, and of course our smeltery is still doing well. It's practically full. Even these guys are going good enough. They're being slow, but they're working. That's all that really matters, right? Right. So let's see here. Let's grab that gold, and we're going to cook up some of that gold. In fact, we're going to cook up all but 2 of it, I think. And that is going to make things a little bit easier for us. So we can have what we need coming up, and I don't think I should heal my tool. I think I should just let it go. Yep, I'm just going to let it go. Okay, so we need to make that engine, which is going to require this here gold ingots, because to make the engine, let's look it up, it's going to require a clock, no less, in its construction, but it's right here. It is basically going to be some iron, a piston, a clock itself, a block of gold, and another gear. This thing is expensive. Almost too expensive, but it's okay. We'll figure it out here. As you can see, I've also upgraded my weapon quite a bit. It is now diamond crusted, pretty much. I decided to use up all its modifiers just to give a little extra boost, and its speed is super fast, 1838, which is very, very nice. And so it works quite well, and I get experience while I do it. As you can tell, I'm already level 35. It's pretty crazy that we're going into it like that. But we need to figure out how to make the gear. That's going to be one of the things that we're going to have to do. And so for the gear, we're going to have to cast that sucker, and it's going to require 4 ingots alone by itself. And then to make the cast, of course, we're going to use the molten aluminum recipe here, which is going to be 3 pieces of aluminum and 1 piece of copper. So let's take care of that real quick. So let's grab 1 piece of copper. I guess we just grab 1 there. And we already have quite a bit of aluminum. We've been searching for it, and we've been doing pretty well. Whoops, came out the wrong side of the house there. Let's go over here and let's throw it in the furnace here. We're also going to need to cast out a gear. So we need to make a stone gear, and that shouldn't be too difficult. I don't think there's a gear cast for this one, and there isn't. We're just going to have to regularly make a gear here, which shouldn't be too difficult. Whoops. There we go. That should be enough, I hope. With the half recipes, it's quite a lot here. And then for this one, it should just be like so, but it is not. So let's see here. That's for the next gearbox. We can cast the gear using this wooden gear. Okay, I think we're just going to do that. We're just going to do that. So let's head out over here. We'll set up our cast real quick, and we'll have everything set up like so. Oh yeah, I forgot we had these extra pieces in there. So then once this finishes, it'll become full-blown aluminum, like so. Now how many do we have left over? That's something we need to check into here. Okay, so it's going to give me 3 left over. I'm just going to throw those. We do not have an ingot cast yet. The gear did not get eaten. Weird. Well, I doubt it can go into the parts chest. I was right, it can't. And we're pretty low on room in here. Well, we should be able to find a small space for it. Or not. Or not. We may need to make some more chests here soon. So throw it in here real quick. And then what we need to do is make that gold gear. So we're going to need 4 ingots. Oh, we almost have them all done here. We'll just grab these out. Throw these in the mix to melt. But we are definitely not going to use gold as a casting item. We'll use, I don't know, we got plenty of iron. We'll just use a piece of iron for our cast here. That should make it fairly easy. So we'll drop it in there. And hopefully it'll cast it. Not with the gold though. Better make sure it's not the gold. Okay, it's the alum brass. Because it'd suck if we used up all of our gold. That would really stink. Okay, so it used it that time. Now what we want to do is... that used up another one, so we need to make these alum brass ingots here. So that should be all the alum brass right there. Yep, so we got 4 ingots of gold left. We'll take those out, put that in there. We will drop our cast for ingots in there, and we'll make our gear here. That's a pretty simple way. We need to also make our gold block, like so. And then we need to make our clock, which we need some redstone for. Let's grab it real quick here. Got some of that, and it's pretty simple here. And now we have our clock. So what else do we need? We need pistons, right? So pistons are pretty straightforward. We just need a few blocks here. We're going to need 2 pistons. So for that, we're going to need a few more of those there. Oh no, we only need 1 piston, I guess. But it's 20 seconds in here. Whoops. Wrong spot. So let's go like that. Still going to leave us with 4 left over. We'll put a piece of iron in there. And a piece of redstone. Let's have it start. It's 20-second grind here. Put those back. Go check on our gear. We should have it. It should be ready. It is. Let's go take it in there. We'll be able to craft this as soon as this is done. 96, 97. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So let's make this. And then let's... okay, quest complete. So the only reason I'm doing this is so that we can really get into the next one, which is technological transmutation. So we need to be able to make the actually additions. Oh, I can't remember the name of that real quick, but I know it's actually additions. So let's look that up real quick. Actually additions. It is the... that's right, the atomic reconstructor. The atomic reconstructor requires quite a bit of iron. So let's cook up some more iron. I mean, we probably have enough, but let's just make sure that we have more than what we need. So we'll throw that in there, grab that out of there. So now we have a little bit of gold left over, but not much. Not much. So we want to start making the forestry machines, and that's going to be a little bit tricky, but we're going to do what we can to get it done. Let's see, the atomic reconstructor, what else does it require? So the iron case, oh, that's not an iron block, that's an iron casing, which is an iron gear that I can make inside of there. So let's take 4 ingots, and let's cast those out here. Should be fairly easy. This should be empty, yep. Whoops, not you. Okay, so we're going to cast those. They'll take a minute to melt. Iron takes a minute. And we got this iron over there cooking up. And let's see here. We'll make that gear real quick. We're going to need 4 pieces of redstone. We're going to need some sticks. Okay, so this is pretty easy. 4 sticks. Not too difficult here. There we go. Now let's see, what else do we have here? We'll require our gear, our iron, and that's it. So let's grab our 4 pieces of redstone. There we go. Take what little iron it has in there. Oh, it's starting to get night. Let's hope this is melted already. It is. Okay, let's make our gear. And while that's casting, I'm going to take a quick rest. And it's morning, and we're back. So that should be ready to go. It is. Good enough. Good enough. Let's see, do we have enough room there to put that last bucket? We do not. I don't know if we have the liquid hoppers in this one. I haven't checked yet. We'll check here in a minute. Let's work on our parts here first. So we were able to make our iron casing there pretty easily, and our atomic reconstructor. There we go. So we finished that quest as well. Not that we're really interested in doing the quest per se, but it is there now. So let's set this down. We need to make a redstone torch for this, because this thing's not going to be very cooperative. Oh, we're going to need to go get, so it can store up energy. We need a piece of redstone here. And we'll make this redstone torch. Then we're going to need to make a button. We're going to use regular stone or wood for that. We'll just use this one, because we only want it to activate when we want it to activate. So we're going to have to change its mode. Let's see here. There we go. Pulse. Perfect. Now put our button on top. There we go. We'll put our torch high up because we don't want it to reach it. I don't think it'll reach it. Okay. Take our clock here, set it to the side, and then on top of that we're going to need to give it a block to break against, like right there. So we drop items there and it does what it needs to. So let's see if we can't fill it up a little bit here. You see that we have a little bar on the left side. Okay, so I guess that's how we charge it up, like that. We gotta wait for the color to change, I guess. It's not generating any RF, I don't think. Oh yeah, did you see it over there in the thing? Very nice. So it is generating. Oh, now it's getting heat. So now it's storing RF as well. Ah, I get it. It's a little bit different. You gotta just keep toying with it to get it to continue to go up, I guess. I just don't want to break it. Gotta be careful. I don't want to break it here. So I guess this is one way to store up energy, and then from there we'll be able to make the items from actually additions. So let's see. We've completed those two tasks, and now it wants us to make whatever this one is. But for that, we're gonna need to do some sort of bake test, which means we need to make a tank. This tank can store 1,600 buckets, combining tanks by placing them on top of each other for use with liquid and steam crafting. Okay, so let's try to make a tank here. Let's try to make a tank here. We're at least going to somewhat follow it to make sure that we know which direction the pack needs us to go in here. So let's see. We got two different types of tanks. We got an advanced one and a regular one. And this is from EFAB. So I'm kind of happy about this. So it's bronze, light gray stained glass. So we're going to need to get some gray stained glass. Okay, it accepts any glass block. Okay. And then an iron casing. So we just need another iron casing. So let's go melt some more iron. We've already got the stuff in place for all this, which is nice. Let's shift click that in there. We already have plenty of creosote ready to go for this. So basically once this gear is up and running here, we need what else here? Well, we got the bronze. I made some of that. I think it's bronze anyway. Sure is. Perfect. So let's see. I'm kind of liking the EFAB. I'm really hoping that there actually becomes more to it as we go along. Let's go grab some glass. I think we have some of that already made. If not, we'll just make some, and I think we're going to have to make some. So we'll take this here, and we'll just make a quick 16 here. Keep it even with our coal, which will work out quite well. Our liquid iron is ready to go. We're making that gear that we need to make. This is going to be pretty smooth. Let's take these out of our hand before we start placing them everywhere. I have a feeling that that's going to happen if we're not careful here. So we're already close to being done. I mean, we're done. There we go. We got that now. So we just need some more sticks to go with it. There we go. We'll go like so. And with this, we'll just burn up these because I don't really want to waste the space in my inventory. Oh, I made... Whoops. That was a little bit of a mess up there, but we got it. So let's try to make the casing here first. We're ready to go with the casing. Then we are still missing the glass. Let's go grab that. Let's see. Oh, we do have some glass. I guess we could just nab some of that real quick instead of waiting. So let's see here. Grab that there, and now we have the tank. But I'm kind of curious about the advanced tank. Oh, it requires steel and 4 regular tanks. Holy smokes, that's quite a lot. And then there's can be a boiler is needed for steam crafting. Needs for steam engines, tanks, and other water and heat sources. I may have to look into this EFAB. This thing seems amazingly complicated and good all at the same time. Definitely something that I know I would enjoy. So we got that one done. So let's look here at our guide. Let's see here. So now we have access to not ready for wood. So all these are done here. So let's look into this one. It looks like we're already going to have some sort of power ducting accessible to us. But we need to make a carpenter. The carpenter is a machine that uses RF to craft from recipes. That doesn't sound right. Which can also use fluids. In the crafting grid, set the recipe by clicking items in the proper... By putting items in the proper slot. That's not worded correctly. The items do not actually go in the crafting grid. Then go in 18 storage slots and get used up by the carpenter's crafting. The thermonic fabricator is another machine used by RF to melt glass. Use it to make electron tubes. So that's good. Okay, so we got those two to make here. So those will be some of our forestry items that we're going to make. But let's see, how much energy do we store? 9,000. So let's get this thing roaring again here. Oh, it's changing colors. What does that do? Oh, dang. I guess you can only charge it up so much before it damages you. I should be more careful with that. Dang. That almost ate me alive. Switch out for food group soup. There we go. We're going to need to work on food again between episodes. There we go. Now it's generating a ton of power. I don't know what I did different this way, but I mean, it's working, so I'm not complaining. Okay, there we go. It's red. I think when it's red, it's fine. So that's good enough for now. So let's see here. We made our tank, and so I want to use our tank, but I don't really know how we would suck liquids into it with it, but we're going to go over here for the moment, and we're going to set it right there. And then we're going to look up our carpenter here and see what we can do. Let's see. Carpenter seems pretty easy. We're going to need some basic coils, some treated wood planks, which is creosote treated wood, which is pretty easy. Let's see here. Treated wood planks. Okay, so what we need to do is take regular wood. Okay, so it needs to be connected to the EFAB grid. Okay, so let's grab you here. Let's check this first. Okay, we've gained 30. That's not too bad. And so it needs to be connected to the EFAB grid. So we need to move this chest or put it right outside on the corner, which is probably what I'm going to do. Like so. And then we need to wrench it. Do we have access to a wrench? Let's see here. Oh, do we have access to a wrench? We have access to all of them. Perfect. So let's see. Actually, additions wrench. Nope. I think we're going to leave that sucker alone for a bit. We need just a basic wrench. Extreme wrench from Extreme Reactors. That requires specific type of stuff. Let's see. A forestry one requires bronze. Isn't there anything any easier? Extra utility uses red dye. I do have that. And some redstone. Oh, redstone. Let's see here. So let's make this wrench real quick here. Oh, we can't make that one. A basic processor. We do not have access to that either. Holy smokes. Tech Reborn wants another bronze wrench. And Tesla wants it blue instead of red. So I guess we're gonna be I guess we're just gonna make the bronze one. We have some bronze. I don't want to burn up all of our bronze. A wooden wrench. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it'll work. Right click, blocks, rotate. So let's give this one a whirl here. Might as well. Can't hurt nothing, right? So we should have enough of those now. Okay, so let's see. Let's move this sucker. Tank is empty, good. Tank is empty. How do we rotate it? This is interesting. We may just have to get lucky here in our placement of it. I guess you can't rotate the tank. Maybe that's better. We'll try that one. There we go. We'll put that block there just to protect it a little bit better. Let's go take a quick nap, and we're going to try to make that wood real quick. Okay, so I'm back, and we have a small problem. I think I'm gonna have to make another bucket because I kind of have lava in my current bucket, and I can't put it anywhere. So let's try our best to make another bucket here. What was that? That is refined iron ingot. Must have been missing something though. Yep, error. Oh, it doesn't have a boiler attached. Wow. So let's make this real quick. It's going to take about 30 seconds. Okay, so it's finally done. There we go. We got our other bucket. It's always good to carry a couple buckets anyway. Now let's go grab some of this creosote out of here. We should just be able to get it out like so. There we go. That gives us a full bucket. And then while we're at it, let's recharge this so we can see how much it... Oh, it gives a lot more when we do it that way. So we go until it turns red, I think. There we go, it's red now. Let her go. That's how we crank it. I'm going to need to make another one or two of those once I get some more stuff here. So let's try to give this bucket in here like so. And now let's see if it's registering in here. I don't know if it's registering off of there, if it's got to be off of the gearbox. That is definitely odd. Okay. So what I want to do is make treated wood. So we have plenty of access to it. So basically it needs to have access to 250 millibuckets of creosote. And it needs to have some sort of plank in there. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, we need to make some planks. Well, let's try to make 12 of them. And we'll go from there. So now we have access to that. It says that we're okay. We're not going to be able to finish the whole stack, but that's kind of the point here. So we finished one. We should be able to finish 4 of them before it yells at us. And that's really the test here. Boom, not enough creosote. Okay, good, that's what we needed to know. So now we can tell that that's the case, and let's go grab some more. There we go. Hopefully we can come up with a portable tank here soon enough. And it should make things a little bit easier. I wonder if it'll... See, now the test behind this is if it gets more, will it restart again? And the answer is no, it does not. That's good to know though. So let's go grab a few more buckets here real quick. I don't know if we'll make it in time, but we're gonna try. This should be enough to finish it though, to make all 12 of them. And then from there we can start making all the other stuff we want to make. So let's go in here and check it out. Let's have it start over again. It should finish the last 4 that it has to do, and that'll give us 12 of those treated wood planks. Pretty nice. And then from there we can make sticks out of it and do all sorts of things. It's really nice. Okay, so that looks like we're good for that, and I think that is where we're going to call it for today. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.